excited about the show tonight for several reasons. Okay, check this out. So, if you've ever followed my journey on Facebook, whether it be a video, whether it be a post, I used to do a show called Legs Crossed, and I had a co host on that show who just happened to be my sister. But y'all, my sister is on the Pulling Back the Rug stage, and we going to have a good old time. Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
So listen, y'all. I'm so okay. I'm trying not to cheese. I'm not gonna
No,
cheese too
I'm
much.
cheesing. Like,
Okay.
we
So
passed
this has been a long time in the working.
that.
Like
Sure.
it has been a long, long time that we have gotten together. We've been able to chit chat.
Don't make
We've
me
been able
cry.
to pull back the rug. And so why not do it on this stage?
For sure. I'm so proud of you, girl.
Thank you, sister. Proud of you too, sister.
Thank you, girl.
Like we have evolved since like Legs Crossed.
No,
Legs
seriously.
Crossed was the, no sex until marriage, all of that. And we did that for a good little while.
sure.
And the show was really good.
It was.
And so now life has happened, a lot of stuff has taken place and now here we are on the Pull It Back the
Here
Rug
we
stage.
is, girl.
So are you ready to pull back the rug?
I'm ready. You already know. Let's go.
Okay. So for you all that are watching, I don't know about you, but I am seeing such a breakdown in friendship, sisterhood, loyalty, unity, oneness, whatever you want to say when it comes to black women. When it comes to women overall, women should be empowering, lifting up. So tell me what you think. What is it? Like, why can't everybody just get along?
Um, I feel like in my experience, people don't want the truth. People don't want honesty. People
Yeah.
want to live. People want to stay stuck in their ways.
Yeah.
People don't want to hear about themselves. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And that's just my experience. Like why I think that friendships or womanhood or sisterhood can't last like it should.
Yeah, I mean, like, so for everybody who don't know, and I'm about to walk you down me and Brittany's journey. I didn't even say your name. Okay, y'all, wait a minute. I got to, let
Come
me
on,
take,
'cause introduce
okay,
me
wait a minute. Let me
right.
introduce her, okay? First of all, if you want to be beat, and I mean beat,
Ooh,
if you want your hair laid,
Slayed
and I
laid.
mean
to the
swooped,
gods.
huh? Brittany is the person, I'm talking about an entrepreneur. She's in school, all of that, a mother, all of that. I mean, she got it going on. Miss Brittany is everything that you could really, really want in a dope sister. Okay. Okay.
Don't make me cry, girl.
Okay, I'm not going to do it. We're
Don't
not going
make
to
me
do it.
cry.
But we wasn't like this at first. So I'm going to go back. We're going to pull back the rug. Can we pull back the rug, sister?
Absolutely.
Okay. So listen, y'all. When we first met each other, how many years ago? Ooh.
Um.
Oh, it's been a long time,
Oh
sister.
wow.
It's been a long time.
Was I like 15, 16?
I don't know. We're not going to tell our age.
Okay, nah.
But when we first
Dang.
met, we did not like each other. Like, we just was not each other's tea. We weren't feeling each other. And, like, I mean, I think if you could have fought me, you probably would have fought
Oh,
me.
you would have caught these hands for sure.
Dang, sister,
For
you
sure.
was going to beat me up?
Well, and that goes back to what I said. I feel like I was immature. I was
Yeah.
not ready for like real. I hadn't experienced real, authentic like friendship or somebody that really, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
have your best interests at heart all the
Yeah.
time. You know what I'm saying? So I was like standoffish. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
girl?
yeah, it was, y'all, it was really bad. Sister. Okay, y'all, so we're going to pull back the rug. So let's just say the first time that we met each other, I literally went to her house because it was just a whole lot going on. But I went to her house because she was supposed to be somewhere.
Not you pulled up on me.
I pulled up before pulled up was a thing. I straight pulled up on her like,
Girl.
what are you doing? And so just from that pull up, she was like, who you think you talking
No,
to?
seriously.
Like, what? You?
Yeah,
So we had a really bumpy start.
for sure.
And then what changed? Like, I don't even remember.
I remember you. I remember you suggested I write a paper on integrity.
Oh.
And girl, I'm like integrity, like, what?
Yeah.
And I was so young and so naive at the time. But girl, writing that paper, I'm like, wow. Like I never had nobody like actually see past my attitude or see
Yeah.
past my ego or see past, you know what I'm saying, the persona that I was trying to come across because I had such a hard exterior at the time.
Yeah.
But girl, writing that letter, it broke me down, and I'm like, dang, this girl really like she really see me for past the facade I was trying to put up. And yeah, I think that was
I think that was
I
the
think
the
that was the start.
icebreaker. Like, and then you became like my sister for real.
sure.
You know, a lot of times people be like, "Oh, that's my sis,"
No,
but then you backstab and you talking about them, you doing all of
Girl.
this stuff, but you have been my sister. And let me just say this to you all who are watching: it wasn't even all good. We've had some heated moments. Okay, hold on. So I'm gonna pull back the rug and I'm about to expose us. Okay.
right.
So we went out of town, y'all.
Oh,
Me and my sister and our husbands went out of town. I I don't even know what made us get. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna tell you. All right, let me pull back the rug on myself. So Brittany is a adventurous type. She always wants to do something that don't nobody else want to do. She had us swimming with dolphins, stingrays, sharks,
kayaking with the alligators.
kayaking with just stuff that we ain't supposed to be doing. So look, me and my husband was like, enough of this. When we got to the kayaking with the alligators, we like, you know what? First of all, we was too fat to get on the kayak because the
Girl.
thing was no, ma'am. The boat was tipping over. First of all, so we tried to we tried to get in the boat by ourselves,
Girl.
and the boat was tipping. I'm just gonna pull back the rug. So me and Mike decided, oh no, we can't do this. So look, Brittany being who we so anybody that know Brittany, let me introduce y'all to Brittany. Brittany is spoiled. Brittany wants stuff her way, and if you don't do it, she gonna give you that. You see that sass? Yeah. So
Stop.
Brittany was like, oh, so you ain't gonna get it.
No,
You
you
ain't
why
gonna
we
get
go all the way out of town for I sent the itinerary. I said, this is what we doing, this is what we doing. Everybody like, oh yeah, we down, let's do it.
So look, baby, we got to that kayaking with the alligators, and I was like, no, ma'am. So
now
now
we just gonna walk the trail.
we gonna walk, and that's what we did. But I'm gonna tell you how
Y'all
we.
walk.
Wait a minute, though, sis. So
Okay.
let me tell you. So
Yeah,
we
that's
ran from the kayaking with the alligators, but walking the trail, we saw monkeys, snakes,
Nice little nature
What-
walk.
and was running, scared. But okay, we back, y'all. We back. We just so in that she got mad and we got mad because we was trying to get her to understand we was really, really scared. And she like, get over it. We on vacation, live. So we probably had the biggest argument, I think, since we've been
Yeah.
sisters. Like
Yeah.
it was really bad. And
Yeah.
it's funny now, but we was in a whole Uber.
Wait,
And the Uber driver was like,
should I pull over? Like,
should I what? But it was really bad, sister. Like
Yeah.
it was a bad
yeah, we got to
argument.
that.
But here's the thing, y'all. Check this out about sisterhood, about friendship, when you really love somebody. We got into it. An hour later, Brittany sent a text like, so y'all ready for dinner?
Period.
What?
Because ain't no show stopping over here.
Are y'all ready for dinner? And I'm like, so low key I was mad, but then I was like, that's my sister.
Period. Because here's the thing. No two people are going to get along all the time.
Yeah.
You got different point of views, you got different opinions, you got different attitudes,
Yeah.
you got different everything. So you're not going to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's inevitable that you're going to get into with somebody.
Yeah.
But I think people get into it with people and forget the bond, forget the
The
relationship,
love.
forget the love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, it's not even about that. Like, that was so small.
Yeah.
An hour later, I was ready to go kick it.
And
like,
we
what
did.
happened? We kicked it. We had a time. We finished the night. Like, it was perfect.
Like it was nothing.
Like, it was nothing.
And you're still to this day my sister. Now here's the thing though, I think people don't understand life causes you to evolve.
For sure.
And then sometimes life can even come in and separate. Like right now, and let me pull back the rug, y'all, okay? Because this moment on the rug is really special to me. I'm not gonna cry. I'm gonna try not
Please don't cry, girl. You know I'm going to cry.
to. Okay, I'm not, but I feel okay.
Tissues.
So it has been a while since we have talked, bonded because of life.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was really mad at you because
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, at the time when I felt like I should have been a big sister, you was like, I got to do this by myself.
Yeah.
And that hurt my feelings. Because I'm like, but when I was going through, it was like, I let you be there. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But then with you, it was like, I got to do this by myself. And it took me a while to understand because I'm like, but I'm here,
Yeah.
you know? But at the same time, it's like, you know, because God show you stuff. And I'm like, man, I just want to be there for my sister. But then the love that I have for you, I had to let you deal with what you was dealing with
Yeah.
and respect it.
Yeah.
That was hard for me, sister.
Yeah.
You know?
I know. So many, girl.
Yeah, I
I ain't
know.
got my way to cry now.
Listen.
But so many times I did want to reach out and accept you being there and have a shoulder to cry on and stuff. But that I feel like that was just something, and you instilled so much in me that even though you weren't
Okay,
physically
sister.
there, girl, got the camera. Even though you were not physically there with me, I had you with me, and the work, girl. It, how long we got? Cause it's too early to be crying. What the heck, girl? But I held you close to my heart. Always, always have, always will. And I needed to get through that by myself. But you definitely carried me through, girl. Like your words of encouragement, your text messages, your calls. Even though I wasn't answering all the time.
I know.
But girl, I felt the love. I felt the love. I felt the love. And that's why I had to tell you, like, I'm not mad at you.
Yeah.
I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel no type of way. You didn't do nothing wrong to me. You didn't, we not into it. You know what I'm saying? But it was just something that I feel like I had to get through alone.
Yeah.
But girl, I held you so close to my heart, even in that time of being alone, because of the love and everything that you instilled in me these past years.
So look, okay.
I had
I'm
you, girl.
gonna try to bring it in because and just for the person that's watching it, I'm just gonna go on and let the tears
Hold on,
flow.
let me get you some of this tissue.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just let them flow.
Yeah, girl.
But right now you may be going through like with your friend, with your sister, and they may be pulling away from you and you like, but what did I do? What did I as big sisters, sometimes we gotta step back, you know, and sometimes you gotta just let the one you love deal with life the way it is. And because sometimes we get in our feelings
For
because
sure.
it's like, but you can hang with them and you can do this, but why you don't, why me, why me? And then you don't understand that at a point you become selfish. Like, no, they need to do what they're doing. They need to live out. And then I had to realize too, when you love and you respect people, there's just certain parts of your life that you may not want them to see.
For
You know
sure.
what I'm saying? Because it's like, no, I respect you too much. You stay over there. Let me deal with what I'm dealing with over here. I'm going to fill you in.
For sure. Girl, because I got the tea. Let me know when you're ready, baby.
Okay.
The tea is piping hot.
But it was really hard for me just to let you live.
Yeah.
But you made it though, sis.
Girl, I'm here.
Because you know I would have been on the first train
I
smoking.
know.
You already know. And then for me, it was like, okay, Hope. It was like an eye opener. Like, you got to let people grow up and you got to let people live and you can't save the world.
For sure.
And I'm like, man, I just want my sister. It was some stuff I was going through. I'm like, man, I need to tell my sister. She ain't answering the phone. But it's like, now you got pulling back the rug where you can come on and people can feel like the raw love.
Yeah.
What would you say to the person that's dealing with stuff and they feel like they ain't got nobody or they have to deal with it alone?
It was times where I feel like I had to deal with certain things alone, but as long as you got a peace of mind, like
Yeah.
get a peace of mind.
Yeah.
It's not about what this person think. It's not about what that person think. It's not about how it looks to anybody else.
Yeah.
Get a peace of mind. Meditate, pray, whatever you got to do, but get a peace of mind, and you will see your people are always going to be your people.
That part.
your people will forever be your people. People come and go.
That's
People
good.
here for a season, for a reason, whatever they say. But your people are always going to be your people. And if people show you that they there for you and that they got you, you know what I'm saying? Embrace that. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because even though you may not be ready to be open and deal with things, you know what I'm saying, or share things with people, whatever, just know who your people are so that when that time comes, you know what I'm saying, you got somebody.
And man, we went through some stuff like our lives, and I'm not talking about just our relationship. I'm just talking about the things around us.
Yeah.
We've experienced a lot. We've experienced rejection, hurt in a way that people listen.
Girl,
That's a whole nother show.
girl.
But we've experienced so much. But here we are sitting,
Yeah.
and I think I love the fact that we're not bitter about what we experienced.
For sure.
It is
Never.
what it is. It happened,
It happened.
you
It's
know.
that.
And at one point, it was like, "Oh, I'm mad."
Yeah.
But then I guess after you get past it, it's like it is what it is.
Because people got to be who they are. You know what I'm saying? People got to be who they are. If you want to be nasty, if you want to be malicious, if you want to be, you got to be who you are.
Yeah.
I can't be mad at you for being who you are. I can know how to deal
Yeah.
with you and separate myself and, you know what I'm saying, handle people accordingly. But people going to be who they are regardless.
Yeah.
And that's just how I look at it. Like, it ain't no sense of being mad. Ain't no sense of being hurt. Ain't no
Yeah.
sense of being hung up on stuff that it was inevitable. Like, because you like that. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You like
You
that.
was there all the time.
Period.
But because I loved you, I couldn't see what you were. And I probably, let me not say that. I probably did see
'Cause the
what you
red
were
flags be flagging.
and do. I saw what you were, but I didn't want to believe that part. And I think that's the heart of people. You know, you don't want to see the bad in people, but then you be like, man, now you was like that.
For sure.
You wasn't doing it to me, but you was doing it to somebody else. So let me ask you something. What do you think the recipe for an amazing friendship sisterhood is?
I feel like honesty and understanding for sure. Like
Yeah.
you gotta you number one, I'm always gonna say honesty. Like
Child, I'm up here
people
crying and
people will love you and lie to you all the time. You know what I'm saying? People say I love you and they'll lie to your face and not tell you the truth. And but that truth could be betterment for you. That truth could be betterment for your friendship.
Yeah.
That truth. It's important to tell people how to handle you. It's important to tell people, hey, what you're doing, it's hurting my feelings. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? That's important because if you don't tell people how to handle you, how they gonna know how to handle you? You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So I feel like honesty for sure and understanding, like you said, like even though something may seem a certain way, it may be not. Maybe people just need space. Maybe people just need time. You know what I'm saying? It's not always about us. It's not always
Right.
about like self. Like, you know what I'm saying? Inserting ourselves in other people's things. So I would say honesty and understanding for sure.
definitely. And then
And
like
forgiveness.
forgiveness, man.
Forgiveness for sure.
Yeah. So like when it comes down to this time, 24, what are you seeing when it comes down to friendships and relationships?
Girl, ain't nobody loyal no more. Don't nobody wanna.
Yeah,
It's sad.
It is.
Honestly, it's sad. Like,
it is.
Stuff you see on social media and stuff, how people doing people and stuff. It's really sad, and I don't know what.
But
it
you know what
is.
though, sister? Like it's the same. Like for me, it's the same people that was loving at one point.
Oh,
That blows my mind because if on Monday you loved me and thought everything about me, but because I had a difference of opinion or we had an issue about Wednesday, now I'm dirt, I'm this, I'm that, and you telling everybody all my secrets. Let's talk about that too. Because now if you my sister, you my friend, how is it that when we're no longer close like we was, now everybody just want to put everybody's business out?
that go back to people gonna be who they is, because if you weren't
Right.
really genuine to begin
Ooh,
with,
child, this make me want to just get comfy, cozy. Cause listen,
honestly, because people be full.
yeah. But now, see, the thing is, I'm gonna tell this, and I'm gonna pull back the rug on myself. Had I listened to you in a lot of situations in my life, I would have avoided a lot of hurt.
Yeah,
You pinpointed it every time.
yeah.
You was never wrong. When I say every time, you pinpointed it. I didn't want to admit it because I'm like, here she go again, man. She didn't say
Girl,
it.
I'm always the bird of bad news. Huh?
Like, oh my God, here she come. I'm like, man, this my friend. No, it's not. But I'm just trying to say, what? No. But that's just what it means to be bonded and close with somebody, because you can kind of save them from things that
Yeah.
other people, oh, I don't see that about them, and
Mm-hmm.
I see it.
Mm-hmm.
Love will make you see truth,
For sure.
and you was my truth. I mean, it was a harsh truth, but you was my truth. Now let me ask you this: do
Okay.
you feel like the things that you've went through, period, in life, have made you better, or have they made you guarded?
Mm.
Because it's a difference. It's a huge, huge difference.
It is. I feel like that's a two-headed sword to me
Yeah.
because in ways I could say it made me guarded because you know what I'm saying, you always gotta be like, okay, I gotta watch out for this,
Yeah.
I gotta watch out for that. Like, she says she whatever, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? They say they love me, but what it really is. But I feel like also in ways that made me better too, because now I can like see I feel like it made my discernment better for sure because I can see people for who they really are.
Yeah.
I can feel the genuinity in people, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? So I feel like it both. It made me guarded to a certain extent,
Right.
but I'm not bitter. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm not bitter in any way. I wish the best for anybody that
Yeah.
I've come in contact with or not in contact with anymore. So, yeah, I can't really say.
But you know what? I'm going to say this, though. I
Mm-hmm.
truly believe that life, you know how they say you learn lessons,
Mm-hmm.
right? People don't understand when you're hurt, that's when you really start doing the most.
100%.
You get in school, you start going, you start doing.
Mm-hmm.
It's about empowerment, self-empowerment.
It's
Like,
motivation for sure.
it is. And we look at things like in such a negative way, like,
Mm-hmm.
man, this happened to me. But like for you, let me have a moment and let me just applaud you because you went back to school. Um, you did a lot of things and you did it on your own.
Yeah.
So how does it feel to have done it on your own?
Man, it feels so good. Like I had when I was coming up, I had you to run to. I had, you know what I'm saying, my big sister to run to. I had people to run to.
Shout out to Mandy.
Period.
Hey, Mandy.
Period. But yeah, it just I feel like a grown up for real. Like I feel like a grown woman.
With
I feel
kids.
So, period. And
Everything.
And I feel like I could set an example for my kids now. You know what I mean? Like I feel like when you young and you grow up with people from a young age or whatever, it's hard to like step into your own and be your own person, stuff like that. But I feel like the things that I've been through definitely motivated me and pushed me to be and make the decisions that I have today.
Yeah.
And I feel good, girl. Like
You look
it's
good,
really
sister.
nothing that could stop me. I feel like I can't. It's nothing I can't do. You know, it's nothing I can't do. Any hate, any whatever negativity, that's only gonna push me to do hard, to do more, to go further, especially
Yeah.
for myself, for my kids.
Yeah.
So yeah, girl.
I mean, and it's crazy. Like, I didn't think that it would get to the point where it is now.
Yeah.
Like, like you moving, you doing, you going, all of that. Have genuine people around you that's pushing you for real.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm talking about with this show, y'all. Get people that's gonna be in your corner that
Period.
if you don't talk to them for 6-7 months, you know that when you do talk, that love is the same.
100%.
And it's gonna be genuine. Don't just be around people just for the sake of saying I got people around me.
Exactly. Exactly.
Because I had a whole bunch of people around me.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, sister. And I mean a lot of people around me, but at the same time it was like it wasn't good for me. And because you love and you want to see people succeed and you want to see people become the best,
Yeah.
you kind of put on blinders like, no, that ain't
What
them.
you say? Love is blind.
And
It'll
it'll
take over your life.
Which
No,
it-
for real.
Yeah.
No, seriously.
So yeah, like seriously, we have experienced wins, losses, and we still going.
Still going, girl.
So what's
and looking
next?
good. Like, period. Let's
Well,
start
what's next,
there.
sister?
I don't want to say too much, sister, but I'm just happy that
You so silly.
I'm happy that we here. I'm happy that we always been here.
Yeah.
Like that'll never change. I never once felt like, oh, I ain't talked to her in this long. So I never had to question anything.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And where you go, I'm going. Where I'm going, you're going. Like,
And it's so
period.
crazy because, like, when it got really, really hard for me and I just couldn't take it no more, boy, I picked my phone up like, okay. No, I cried the whole time.
Oh, my
Like, sister,
goodness.
you know, you just, and I mean, that thing, I had to get it out, though.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I'm done now. I'm all right if she don't answer. I got it out. But it's like, even with this, like I told you, like, man, this is going somewhere that I couldn't have imagined.
Yeah.
So you had to come on the rug because we started out with legs crossed. And that's what people don't know. If you go back on our Facebook page, I promise sometime, like in our memories,
Yeah.
those shows pop up.
Yeah.
There was some good old shows. We talked about a lot of stuff.
For sure.
So before there was ever a pulling back the rug, it was legs crossed. Now, unfortunately, I don't know if everybody kept their legs crossed, but I mean, we tried to motivate.
We pushed it in.
We did push the envelope a little bit, but like we were doing things that people are now doing as
Yeah.
far as just trying to empower women and
For sure.
giving them like affirmations to say and just saying, you know, that you're better, you can be better.
Yeah.
Do you think it helped? Okay, so we're gonna keep on moving. Yeah, we're gonna keep on moving. Because I think half the people that was cheering up, so we're gonna keep on. Okay, so yeah. So
Yeah. But you know, we did something. We had to do something.
yeah, I think we did.
We did something. girl.
We did
We
good.
had to do something.
We may not see it. We may not know. But I think we did
But it's
some good
out there.
stuff.
It's out
Yes,
there. And the people who got it, got it.
they did get it.
And the people,
They did. So what's going on with you and your business? What's up? Here's you got a platform. Tell everybody what you do, who you are. Because I mean
Okay.
your work is dope.
I'm a teacher by day, rapper by night.
Hey.
You already know I come in, I got that fight. No,
uh.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing. So I do hair. I do all styles. I was booming for the summertime. You know what I'm saying? I am a teacher by daytime. So when the school year come around, catch me on nights and weekends. But for sure, I do all styles. I do locks. I do braids. I do weaves. I do waxes. I do makeup.
Sister, you ain't tell me you do no wax? What kind of wax you do?
What kind of wax you want?
You do the wax?
What kind of wax you want?
Sister. Oh, you do the way down yonder by myself wax. Really? I didn't even know.
What you want?
Sister. So you okay, let me ask you a question. Let's pull back the rug. So have you ever did a wax and you was like, nah, that's okay?
See, I don't play that.
Okay.
I don't play that.
Okay.
See, my clients,
Don't come here
come
like
correct.
okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
make
no,
sure
I ain't had no experience like that.
okay. Okay.
No, I ain't had to put nobody in their place.
Okay, what you do is and that's good. So, sister, because we are women and we want to empower, why do we find it so hard to tell women if they have a body odor? Let's talk about it. Please, let's pull back the rug. Please, can we? No, I'm sick because now that you said that, because that is a part of sisterhood. Okay, so if I'm your big sister, I'm repping you. And I'm just letting you do whatever and just go around.
Yeah.
I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But why do we have such a hard time telling women, like, you know what? I don't know if you had a hard day, a hard week, month, year, because I don't know.
I think it's the humility of it, like about hurting somebody's feelings, and then too, people don't be receiving stuff.
That's
you know
true.
what I'm saying?
Because they be
People-
like, that ain't me.
Like, that ain't me. My but yeah. So people be taking stuff hard. So like, you never know how to like come at people sometimes.
Sister.
But that go back to like having a bond and a relationship with somebody. Because if I got in a relationship with you, or sister, I'm gonna tell you like, sister, nah, stop putting that Victoria's Secret down now. That Bath and Body Works ain't working.
Why are you like this?
I don't know, girl.
But no, I'm
Sorry.
sister. Okay, I'm gonna bring it back in because I have tried several times to have conversations with certain individuals, and they got mad at me. Like it's not me, but it wasn't until they got a man,
Them niggas gonna tell you every time.
and that man was like, that they went on and changed it. But I'm just saying, like, why can't we be honest with each other just as women? You know, why can't we hear hard things if we got an attitude? Why
Mm-hmm.
can't I, if I love you, tell you, you know, you need to really fix your attitude?
Yeah.
Because it's the truth sometimes, you know? Like you used to tell me all the time, and I used to be like, I don't see it. But you used to be like, oh yeah, you mean. And I used to be like, but sister, I don't see it. But when I got quiet and started looking in the mirror, I'm like, Hope, you is mean.
Same girl used to be like, your attitude stinks. It's like, girl, ain't got no attitude. What you talking about?
Yeah.
Blah.
Yeah.
Until I had to write that paper, and I said,
Yeah. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's easy for us to tell somebody else
yeah.
what they got going on. But when it comes down to us, we don't want to
We
see
don't wanna
truth.
hear it,
Yeah. And it's like, no, it ain't me, it's you.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times the things that we go through, we could have changed them had we changed our attitude or our look out, you know, whatever was going on, like change the perspective of it. Maybe it ain't them.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm looking at it wrong. Maybe so yeah, I mean that, and we have to do better as women.
For sure.
Like why am I hating on you if you making it?
Yeah.
What I got an attitude for if you got to the top before I did? No, I'm not gonna be mad. I'm gonna pull you up
Pull you up. Exactly.
and say, come on. Like I already know somebody gonna be like, hey, your sister do hair, you know, and you do good because you know you don't post like you used to.
I know. Yeah.
But when somebody
Still
finds
getting
out
done,
that
though.
I know. But that's what I'm saying. Like when people hear it, they're gonna want to come to you. So if you surpass me, what am I gonna get mad for? I've been doing pulling back the rug, and ain't nothing happening. But here it is. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying? Like we have to find ways to build instead of tearing each other down. I don't want to tear you down.
100%, girl.
You know what I mean? Because that's why I'm like, we gotta have this show because people just don't know everything that we deal with. It ain't gonna be easy all the time. There's gonna be moments where you be like, you know, but just get away from me.
Okay.
Give me 2 hours because I can't deal with you.
seriously.
I can't deal with you. I can't deal with your attitude. But after it's over with.
It's over with.
And so that's why having bonds and genuine relationships, it's important.
For sure.
It's important. And let me just add that some of my best moments was with you
Period.
because I just don't think that life would be,
Oh.
you know, what it is because you bring the fun out.
Aw.
So let me tell y'all something.
You finna put me on blast?
I ain't gonna put.
What you gonna say? Tell me
You
in my
know,
ear.
so there is, and I'm still working on it, sister. Okay.
Okay.
But to all the people who wonder why I keep on trying to do this word, this 5-letter word called with a T. So you were the first person to introduce the word twerk. So to the people,
Oh my god.
to the people,
What are we talking about?
sister,
Twerking, girl.
sister, I'm still trying to get it too. Okay, so
Girl,
because
you
I
got
know,
enough back there to make
no,
it.
no, ma'am,
make something
no,
shake.
no, ma'am, no,
Yeah.
ma'am. I
If
still
I
can't.
could do something with my little Mexican booty, you got some. Nah.
No. So yeah, you know you taught me those things too. So you gotta. What I'm saying, y'all, is you gotta live and have fun. You know, because I was the one that was uptight when we went out.
Girl.
Or did I was. You know, I'm the typical big sister, sit in the corner, watch you have a good old time. Like,
Girl, I'm
Yeah.
not with that. If I'm having a good time, I want everybody around me to have a good time.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm living life, I want you to live your life. I want
Yeah.
us to live life together.
Yeah.
Period.
and she did, and I'm still working on the whole twerking thing.
As long as you ain't forget.
No, I didn't forget. I'm just still, you know, I gotta put one foot in front of it. That's a whole nother. Yeah, but
Check back.
if you need to know, she's the one for it. But no, seriously, you have to find people that you're going to have a good time with. Number one, life is too fleeting for you to be uptight all the time, and that's all I'm saying. And I'm okay with exposing myself because I was the one. Y'all would be laughing, and I'd be sitting there like, y'all was silly.
Same thing.
Yeah. But I'm okay with exposing myself and saying that.
Yeah.
And then and she was the one like, yeah, you know, you're a little bougie. And I'm like, I'm not though. But I understand it because when you start like really self-evaluating
Yeah.
everything that people have ever said to you, that stuff starts to come up. So like as we wrapping up, tell me the importance of really just looking at yourself.
I always feel like self-reflection is so important. I went to therapy one time, and
Me too, sister. I went
Girl,
to therapy. I went to
because
therapy too.
therapy, we need that.
Yes,
honey.
I went
Black
to
people
Therapy.
get therapy. Honey.
Yeah.
But she talked about how my self-awareness skills is like, you know what I'm saying, top tier, because I can tell her like what my areas of weakness are, what I need to do to change it or whatever. It's just how to get there. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Be self-aware. Like, don't, if everybody telling you the same thing, and it's people that you know what I'm saying, that you know got your best interests at heart, everybody ain't lying. Everybody
Please,
ain't
can you
telling the
say
same
that
lie.
again? Because people really don't believe if everybody you meet say you got an attitude,
For sure.
all of them different people,
They ain't lying.
you
Everybody can't
got
be telling the same lie.
you got an attitude. So it's like you said, self awareness is important, and it make you better.
For sure. It make you better for self, and it make you better for the people that you love. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because you can't keep putting toxic energy out because you don't think or you don't believe or you don't see yourself in the light that you're presenting to other people. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So 100% do the work, do the self work 100%.
Yes,
It's
and
gonna
like
make you
she
better.
said, therapy.
That's it.
I went to therapy, and the lady told me, and this goes back to what you said.
What?
The lady told me, she said, "Baby, you are a brick wall."
See?
And I said, "What?" She said, "Let me stop, because if I'm gonna help you, you have to let this wall go." Because when she was talking to me, I was like, "That ain't me. That ain't it." That baby, when she got done with me, not only did my wall crumble, but I had to start picking up the little pieces of my heart that I had kind of just distributed. And here's the thing too, women, we good for saying it's everybody else's fault.
Yep.
Oh, they did this, he did that. No, I had to stop and say, Hope, this is where you fell short.
100%.
This was the door that you opened. You were too trusting here. You did this here, and I was like,
Got to get out of that victim mentality, because you can't grow in that victim mentality. You thinking it's everybody else's fault. You can't grow like that. You'll never be able to see where you went wrong. You'll never be able to see, hey, this is what I did. This is what I need to change for next time. You
yeah.
know? So,
And like it has to happen. And we don't believe it, but everything in our lives has to happen. I'm sitting here looking at a fully grown woman, mature, definitely different from the very first time I saw you.
yeah,
But you're mature, and life did that.
yeah, for sure.
Doing what you got to do in your bag for you.
Period.
And so it's like, I'm sitting here, it's like, man, I'm like, oh, like a big sister moment, but I'm so proud.
Oh,
No, I'm serious.
I love you.
I love you too. And please listen, y'all. Let me say this too. And I'm gonna talk to y'all. Stop walking around not telling people that you love. I love you.
For sure.
We don't say that enough. You don't tell people enough that you love them. If somebody has done something for you, invested time, money, whatever, tell them that you love them. Don't just say they know how I feel.
Yeah, you don't know.
People don't know that. You don't understand that telling that person that you love them at that very moment, they could be going through something, dealing with something. Tell them. And like, that's something I can say about this one right here, boy. She may not pick the phone up, but if I write I love you, you're going to write it back.
100%.
Because you never know when the last time is the last time. You sure don't want nothing to happen and be like, dang, I should have.
Right. Yeah.
But listen, get you some real people in your circle.
Period.
Some people you can be you. If I couldn't be myself with you, I don't need to be around you.
No, seriously.
And I think you've probably seen me at my most vulnerable.
Yeah.
I mean, in a bad way, and vice versa.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you didn't lose respect for me.
Absolutely not.
I didn't lose respect for you. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Life is what it is. But you got to have somebody that you can be transparent with.
100%.
And stop judging people.
Period. And that's the one. That's the 1, 2, and 3.
Stop judging people. So what if they did something? So what if it's something that could be floating around that could, so what?
Yeah.
We are very judgmental, and we make it hard for people to be themselves. We say we want people to be authentic, but can we take people?
Yeah. Exactly.
Because, you think people could take you?
Listen, I don't care, honey. I actually can care less. Then lesser than that.
Sister,
I'm sorry.
you got to be nice, sis.
Okay. I apologize. I didn't mean it.
But no, you could care less.
No,
When you take that mentality, I could care less. it makes you care less.
Mhm.
What would you have done had you cared?
Mm,
Like literally, you probably would be a basket case.
yeah, I would be insane. Like I would literally be crazy right now if I continue to care or overthink or overplay my part. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You gotta let stuff be. You gotta let people be. And you gotta take care of yourself. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like,
Yeah. And
mm-mm,
I think that was the hardest part for me,
yeah,
learning how not to care,
yeah.
because I'm such a caring person.
Mhm. For sure.
And even with you getting on me, like, girl,
Mhm.
I had to learn the hard way. And you trying to protect and be there, it still wasn't enough
Yeah.
because I was still gonna do what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
But baby, that bump on the head
Yeah.
was a lot, but it got us here.
For
And
sure.
so, like, man, if you got you a sister, after you watch this episode, go love on them. I'm so serious.
No, for
Go
real.
love on them. Like, and I just wanna, I said it earlier, but shout out to Mandy because, like, she shared you with me. I'm serious.
I'm gonna cry.
No, don't, and I mean, like, there were moments where, you had to go back and rely on her for everything.
Mhm.
And so it was like, I had to stop, like, no, they need that.
Yeah.
And we have to, and that's something else. We got to respect relationships.
It's 100%.
Because let me pull back the rug on you. Because you was the
We
person
was
that
almost
said,
done.
we is almost done. But let me just say this. I got to tell this because it's going to be good.
Right.
You the person that be like, who is that?
No, because people don't be right.
Like your friend. That ain't your, hey, how you doing? And you would look just like that.
Because people don't be right for real.
You look just like that. And then it was like, what? But I had to respect the fact that you had to draw that strength from Mandy. Just draw it because she had what you needed. And I had to be okay with that.
Mhm.
And so that's what I'm saying. Shout out to her because everybody ain't open with you just saying, oh, this my sister.
Yeah.
And they got to feel you out and all of those things.
Mhm.
But, man, yeah,
Yeah.
sister. So as we close this show, man, because we done cried and
Girl, I'm hungry now.
it was a lot. I know. It was a lot. But we just wanted to be transparent and really, like, talk about the fact, and you mentioned it earlier, forgiveness.
Mhm.
Had you never given me a second chance from our initial meeting,
Yeah.
we would have missed out on a genuine bond.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if we would have based it off of how we treated each other in the beginning, and we didn't treat each other good at
Yeah.
first.
For sure.
But because we decided to love one another, learn one another, here it is. Voila.
100%.
We're still here.
And real recognize real.
And
like, period. Enough
Yeah.
said. Enough said.
Enough said. So, you guys, as I end the show, like I do every week, I say this and I mean this. There are a million reasons to love, but there should never be one reason to hate.
Period.
Not one. If you hating on somebody, you messed up. Get it together. Look in the mirror. And until next time, this has been Pulling Back the Rug with the one and only Miss Brittany.
Period.
See you next week.
Bye.